Hello guys, this will be a very different video to the usual Minecraft gameplay and stuff, but I'm making this video because of a thing that happened a little bit ago. So I was scrolling on Discord when I see this message from Progrer asking if it's worth it to get this plugin. Now when I saw this, I instantly thought, hell nah. 15 euros for a plugin is way too much, no matter what the plugin is. But then I got to know some more information about it that made it even worse. Now, from what I have understood here, the idea of charge life is that everyone starts at 100%, and every 20 to 60 minutes you lose 1%. There is also the virus, that is a tagger that has to tag someone. Once they do, they gain 1%, and the person tagged loses 2%. And at the end of the session, the person still with the virus loses percent as a punishment. Also, when you kill someone, you gain some percent, and when you die, you lose even more percent, both of which I believe is random. Now this is not the worst idea I've ever heard. It's reskin limited life with a bit more randomness and a tagger. I personally don't think it's the best idea, but I'm not saying that I could do any better either. But I do not think this idea is worth 15 euros. Apparently some people have tried to remake the plugin with their own code, but they apparently got screamed at by people associated with the plugin for trying to remake the plugin, which is just a dick move by them. Everyone is free to make their own version of it, and there's nothing they can do about it. They do not legally own the idea, and even if they did, which they don't, they couldn't stop someone from making a similar version of it, as long as they don't monetize it. I just think it's a overall shitty business practice from their part. I expect more from them. Now I have heard that they claim that the plugin costs that much, because of the fact that the developer has put a lot of effort into the plugin, which yeah, they probably did spend some time on it relative to how simple the idea is. But that does not mean that it's good enough to cost 15 euros. This is a matter of putting a worth on the amount of work put in. I heard that the final death took 4 hours to make, and that means that there is some time put into the plugin. However, the work to worth ratio here is absolutely horrible. Why? Well, there's this plugin called Vehicles Plus, which is the best vehicles plugin on the market. It was made by a small group of people and has had 60 updates since its release in 2019. The latest update came August 31st, 2024, which is 3 weeks before this script was written. It is clear that many hours has been spent on this plugin, and they rightfully made it cost money to download. Now how much does this plugin that a few people have spent hundreds of hours on and over 1,000 people have bought cost? 10.95 euros. That is almost 2/3 of what the Charge Life plugin costs, and it used to be even cheaper, costing about 8 euros from what I remember. This plugin has objectively been worked on for much longer than the Charge Life plugin has, and the much larger amount of coding is not only probably more complicated, but it's also been tweaked many times to add new stuff and fix existing issues. That puts into perspective how overpriced the Charge Life plugin is. Now another quick thing about the Charge Life plugin is that they are threatening to ban people if they share the Charge Life plugin. Now the Vehicles Plus plugin team also does this, but as previously mentioned, more work and effort has been put into that plugin, and it's also cheaper, so they deserve to be that harsh about it. I do not believe that the Charge Life people deserve to be that harsh. Another thing we can see is if we look at the previous screenshot that Progress sent, is that they are charging 15 euros for a data pack for timed life. Now I won't go into much detail about the idea, since this isn't a video about timed life, but in short, it's limited life, but the time is linked to health instead of lives. A better idea than Charge Life in my opinion, but that's besides the point. The point is that this is a data pack. A data pack is just command blocks, but in file form. If the price of the work on the Charge Life plugin was outrageous, this is just totally despicable. The idea should not have a price put on it, and the coding is just command blocks. It's crazy that people let that slide. So I have said most of the things I want said, so I will keep the summary short. I wholeheartedly believe that everyone that bought this plugin has gotten scammed and that they did a bad decision. If I had to rate this plugin in a 5-star rating system, I would rate it half a star out of 5. It should be free. I thank everyone for watching this video. I've put a lot of time into it and I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.